Hello, so we're gonna do something a bit different today. It looks like the next Assassin's Creed game was leaked. These are just rumors at the moment, but the next Assassin's Creed has been rumored to be Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. And for anyone who can tell by the title, it's supposed to take place, during the whole like Viking era and stuff like that. So there was a leak on 4chan um, with a bunch of screenshots taken like with the camera or something. So the screenshot qualities are kind of terrible, but I'm gonna show them anyways, just for anyone interested. And I'll probably mix in some like Odyssey gameplay or something, just to kind of keep this video entertaining in that regard, visually. But yeah, there was a whole list of leaks for Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. So I just kind of figured, hey, why not talk about it? Why not kind of go through them and just kind of give my opinion on it? So yeah, let's try that. Let's do that. So Assassin's Creed, codename Kingdom, is planning to come cross-gen on 2020. So I'm assuming 2020, that means that we'll still be able to get it on PS4 and Xbox One and maybe Switch. The codename was Assassin's Creed Kingdom, but the actual name is Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. The main character is an ally of Ragnar Lodbrok. I can't say that name, and aids in the formation of great heathen army. So Ragnar is basically a Norse Viking like hero, and he was a king of, I believe it was Denmark and Sweden, if I remember right. My Norse mythology isn't the greatest. I'm better at Greek than I am with Norse. We're not going to be playing as him, but we're going to be playing as his ally, and we're going to be helping him with the formation of the Great Heathen Army, which was basically it was a group of Norse warriors from. It started off in Denmark, but I believe they also got warriors from I believe Norway and Sweden, and basically they band together to create this giant army, and then they went after England and basically just kind of raided England. They did like it was I don't know remember what they were called, but they would attack cities and settlements, raid them, and then leave, and just basically keep on doing that. So it was almost kind of like a hit and run kind of thing. So I guess in this new Assassin's Creed game, we're going to be helping Ragnar create the foundation of this great heathen army. And kind of like I've been saying, since there's a lot of like Scandinavian countries involved, it looks like the map is going to be split into several kingdoms featuring Great Britain, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and Finland. Okay, so basically it looks like the map is going to be a lot bigger than Odyssey. I haven't played Origins, so I can't compare it to that, but I'm assuming Odyssey seems like it'd be bigger than Origins, but basically it sounds like it's going to be a pretty big map. Kingdoms are split into regions that can hold settlements. Okay, that doesn't really say anything. Settlements have some customization and in-game economy systems. Now that part is interesting. So settlements have some customization. So does that mean that we can take over settlements and then customize them in a sense, like what? We can change their design? Is it going to be like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, where you get your own island, pirate island, and then you can basically buy upgrades for it, and those upgrades kind of appear on the map once you buy them? Is it going to be like that? I wonder how more in-depth this customization is going to be. It would be pretty cool if you can basically like conquer settlements and then customize it however you like and make it your own. I have a feeling it's not going to be like that grand, but if it is, that would be pretty awesome. So there's going to be. I also don't get the game economy systems. So let's have some customization in in-game economy systems. Does that mean each settlement has its own in-game economy? So can you basically like some settlements can have like low economy, and that will affect the way it looks? Does that also like affect the customization? And then the higher economy means more customizations? I wonder how that's going to play out. So large-scale conquest battles return and can be used to weaken enemy holds on regions and parts of the story. So basically, the conquest battles from Odyssey, which I will say they become very repetitive. I hope they do something to change it up. I mean, the Conquest Battle was like a nice add-on to Assassin's Creed, but it they need to do more with it. Because you're basically Conquest Battle. You're basically just fighting a whole army of mooks, basically in a like a flat battlefield. There's no, I don't know. I kind of wish like if you're taking on a settlement or something, it would be nice to have like siege battles. As for how they would do the siege battles, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe take some cues from Middle Earth 2. Middle Earth 2's siege battles were kind of fun. Maybe take some of that and kind of expand upon it. Basically, siege battles would be awesome, rather than just fighting the same. Because the thing is, the conquest battles in Odyssey, they're pretty much all the same. I mean, it's just either you're fighting Spartans or you're fighting Athenians, but the only difference in that is just the color of the enemies. Like even if you're fighting on like different, like a different island or a different location, the map is still always kind of the same. It's just basically just like a flat map for the battles. So I don't know. I hope they do something to kind of change it up, make it more unique, make it more engaging. I mean, maybe take some cues from For Honor, do something there. Siege battles, like I said, would be awesome. Player does become an assassin and use a hidden blade. That sounds weird in the sense that, like, you're a Viking. So I'm assuming, and also judging by the pictures, you're going to be wearing, like, heavy armor, like heavy, like, chainmail and stuff like that. So being an assassin while doing that just seems a little... I mean, I know they did that with the first Assassin's Creed game, but, I mean, mostly those were, like, the Templars. And Templars didn't really use hidden blades and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe fans of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I mean fans of Assassin's Creed in general will really like that. I personally don't care. In fact, I was just fine using the Leonidas' spear in Odyssey. Like I didn't need the hidden blade. But I mean it is Assassin's Creed game, so I can understand using a hidden blade. Becoming an assassin just seems weird. Becoming an assassin as a Viking soldier, I don't know. They're just like, it just seems weird to be an assassin while also having like all this armor. Like I'm gonna show one of these pictures where like you're in full armor, but you're balancing like on a tightrope. There's just like a disconnect there. But whatever. Also, to I don't know. This might seem very like sacrilegious for me to say. But I'm kind of just done with the Assassins versus Templars story. I kind of wish Assassin's Creed would just be its own thing. Like, just I don't care about Abstergos, whatever. I think that's what they're called. Like, I don't care about any of that. I don't care about the fights between the Templars and the Assassins. I mean, it worked in like the first game and stuff, but at this point, it's like just drop it already. Like, just basically do what Odyssey did, and just get rid of all the future stuff. But that's me. I know there's a lot of people that love like the present day stuff and they want more of it. I actually want less of it. I want it like to be gone completely. That's just my opinion. So take that, what you will. First Civ lore is a bit less than Odyssey. Finding a vault and Thor's hammer, basically. I can't pronounce it for the life of me. Okay, so first Civ lore. All right, whatever. Game's primarily developed by Montreal. Creative director is Ashraf Darby McDevitt is a narrative director. So basically, they got the people from Origins and Black Flag, which is interesting. I don't know how people feel about Origins. I personally enjoy the hell out of Odyssey. Black Flag was fine, but I will say this. This is, again, another sacrilegious thing for me to say, for Assassin's Creed fans. But by Assassin's Creed 3, I was done with Assassin's Creed. Like, I don't care anymore. Black Flag, I love the ship battles, but once you upgraded your ship, you basically can just like steamroll through everybody. So it got boring pretty quick. And I didn't care for like the land stuff all that much. I actually kind of stopped playing Assassin's Creed altogether. And then they made their changes with Origins. I still didn't get back into it. But then Odyssey came out and I was like, you know what? I like the setting. I like Greek mythology. The battle system looks pretty interesting. Let's do it. And I'm actually loving the game so far. So yeah, I like the direction that Assassin's Creed is going. I know a lot of people don't, or some people don't. It seems to be very hit or mix, but yeah, I guess I'm okay with these people being on board the development. I mean, Black Flag is considered like one of the greatest Assassin's Creed games. Like it's a fan favorite. Sophia is assisting, but is planning on creating a DLC set in Iceland, and using Yggdrasil. It's using the tree to move across the 9 realms. So there's going to be magic involved. I mean, there's already like mythological creatures in Odyssey, but so far, I'm still playing through Odyssey, but so far they're all like side stuff. Like they don't play any part in the main story. But I guess this game is gonna kind of just toss that all out because it looks like we're going, into mythological stuff with 9 realms and all that stuff, different universes and things. So that's gonna be interesting. Here's one that kind of intrigued me. Co-op is returning and can be used in most side quests and world exploration. So world exploration and basically like free roam. That would be pretty cool. Like, no joke, like, I mean, a co-op in Odyssey would be awesome. Like, running around, assassinating people in fortresses, or, like storming a fortress together, going onto a ship and having naval battles against people with a friend. Like, that sounds really cool. So I wonder how they're going to pull that off in Ragnarok. It seems like it's mostly just going to be for side quests and just free roam. Doesn't look like it's going to be for actual, like, main story stuff. So I wonder how they're going to pull that off. Like, is it basically going to be, like, you invite a buddy in and then you can just go explore the world and do free roam stuff and side quests and things together. And then as soon as you enter a main story stuff, your friend gets disconnected from you? Or is it going to be one of those where it's like you can only explore certain parts with a friend and like a side quest will almost be like a level. So basically you go to a side quest and then you gotta you go into like a lobby screen and you can like invite friends or jump onto like a session with a Randy. And then once the side quest is done, you go your separate ways and you got to do it over again. Like I wonder how they're gonna pull this off. I'm hoping it's the former, where basically you can just invite a friend and just go and do side quests and like free roam everything. And I guess if you can't do main story stuff, then I mean if you can do everything else, that'll be fine. I've put like 80 hours into Odyssey, and I've hardly touched the main story stuff. So there's like a ton of things you can do. So assuming it's like that seems like the co-op will be a lot of fun. So I'm kind of excited for that. I'm hoping they don't ruin that. RPG mechanics, eagle, and ship combat is all returning. All right, cool. Ship combat is toned down to focus more on exploration. That's kind of hurts. Because I love the naval battles. I still think Black Flag did it best. But the naval battles in Odyssey are pretty fun. I don't know, the fact that you're going to tone it down, especially since the naval battles in Odyssey is already toned down. I mean, like when compared to like Black Flag, like there's way more you can do with Black Flag. Obviously, that makes more sense because it's, pirate themed. But comparing naval combat from Black Flag to Odyssey, Odyssey is already like really toned down. So the fact that you're going to tone it down even more kind of bothers me, especially since you're going to tone it down for exploration. I don't know about you guys, but I have way more fun doing ship battles than I do exploring. And not to say that exploring is boring, but I prefer ship battles. Like naval combat is great. So why tone that down? Especially since you're a Viking. Not only are you a Viking, but according to this leak, you're going to be exploring like, Great Britain, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Finland. So you're going to be sailing between these different countries. So you would think there would be more emphasis. I can't say that word for the life of me. Basically, there'll be more focus on ship combat. So to tone that down, I don't know. That kind of sucks. Hope that's wrong. Game is more focused on exploration. Oh, okay. Removing question marks on the map and making players want to explore locations for better loot, like Breath of the Wild. I haven't played Breath of the Wild, so I don't know, but all right, we'll see how that turns out. Moving the question marks is fine. There's like in my Odyssey playthrough, there's still a bunch of question marks still out there. I don't go out of my way to find them. If I happen to be in an area for a quest or whatever, and the question mark is like really nearby, then I'll go and just check that off. But so I don't mind. I just wonder, like, if you're giving me the question mark, how are you gonna make it so that people know what areas they've already explored? Is it gonna be like in Odyssey where the map is basically like a painting, and the places that you explore will have like the in-game graphics? Is that how they're gonna do it? Because that would make sense, I guess. I just kind of wonder, like, how do I know? Because the question mark did a good job of like telling you like, if there's a question mark there, obviously you haven't been in that area, because if you had, then the question mark would disappear, and then whatever the name of the place is will appear in its place. So how are they going to do that? How are they going to show what places you've already explored and what places you haven't already? I think it basically, maybe they'll like blend out the map, and then the parts that you have shown will get like colored in a sense. That'd be interesting. Larger emphasis on build and armor usage. Okay, this sounds pretty cool. Now, how much detailed are we going to get when it comes to armor building? Is it going to be like Wildlands with the guns? Is it going to be like For Honor? For Wildlands, you find a gun, and then it's kind of just like the base weapon, and you have to like go places or do missions, side quests to unlock weapon parts that you add to your gun, and you can basically customize your gun in that way. Same for Honor. Basically, For Honor, you do matches, and at the end of the matches, you can get loot sometimes. And sometimes there'll be like armor pieces that you can attach. So you can have like different types of armor pieces that you want depending on what kind of build you want. Do you want more strength? Do you want more stamina? Do you want more defense? Do you want more vitality? Stuff like that. So I wonder if that's what they're going to do. Like, I wonder how detailed the armor building is going to be. I'm very interested in that. I like customizing and stuff like that. So if I can like micromanage my armor and not just like what it looks like, but also like the different stuff it does, like something more in depth than the engravings in Odyssey, that's a thumbs up in my book. That'll be pretty cool. And finally, player has the ability to change outfits on the fly, which can speed up or slow down notoriety build up in different kingdoms and stop sheriffs coming after you. I'm assuming sheriffs are kind of going to be like the mercenaries from Odyssey. So basically, does this mean that like if I go to one kingdom and I commit a crime in one armor, if I switch out the armor, does that mean that the crime drops lower because the people are looking for someone wearing the previous armor I was wearing, like the previous outfit? Is that how it works? Also, how do you change outfits on the fly? Is it going to be like Odyssey where you can unlock like different weapon outfit saves, but you have to go into the menu and then click it to switch outfits? Or is it going to be like a button press where like, you press right on the D-pad and you'll automatically switch to a different outfit? Like how exactly is changing outfits on the fly going to work? So that's pretty much all of them. There is one more thing. In another article, it said I'll put a link to the article below if you guys are interested. In another article, there was one where it said the unnamed protagonist that you play. So I'm wondering, is he unnamed because we get to create our own character? Or is it unnamed because the name hasn't been leaked yet? If it's the former, I'm really hoping that they allow us to like actually create our own character and give us some good customization. Like, I mean, I enjoyed that Odyssey allowed you to choose between Alexios and Cassandra. That was kind of cool. Like, just for people who are interested in playing as a girl as opposed to playing as a guy or vice versa. So I hope, if it is a named protagonist, that they give us that option, of choosing. But I really hope that they allow you to create your own character from scratch. That'd be really cool. And obviously, like, I want them to. Here's the thing: there's a lot of like character customization games out there, and they've all been kind of weak when it comes to the actual customization. You know what game actually does the best character customization? It would be the WWE games. WWE games, like, not only can you change the different like your face and stuff, but you can also customize your body type, like in detail. Like, you can change how long your arms are, how wide, how thick your body is, all these different things. I assume they're not going to do that just because that would be a lot of hassle when it comes to armor. Like, if you are able to change your body type, then they would have to make a bunch of different versions of the armor to fit every body type. So I assume they're not going to do that, but I really do hope that they go like really detailed, like with the head. Like with WWE, you can do like face sculpting. Like, you can sculpt everything from like eyes, nose, jaws, cheek, mouth, lips, ears, forehead, eyebrows. Like, you can go super in detail to the point where you can literally see created wrestlers that look exactly like the person that they're based off of. Like, there are even some where like the created wrestler looks more similar to their real life counterpart than the in-game model, which has been like face scanned, does. Like that's how like detailed you can get. And I wish more games would do that, because a lot of games are very kind of bland when it comes to character customization. Like it's just basically like, here's some random heads that you can pick. Maybe you can change the hair color and the skin color, but that's kind of it. So I hope it goes super, in depth detail like WWE style, assuming that you're allowed to create a character in the first place. For all we know, they're just gonna give you a character that you play as. But yeah, just tossing that out there. But yeah, there we go. There's the leaks so far for Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. Again, these are just leaks. Nothing has been confirmed, so this could all just be BS. But still fun to talk about. I don't know. What do you guys think? Based off of these leaks, are you guys interested? Is there anything here that you guys are like really interested about? Anything that's kind of de-interesting about? Like things that you're like, oh man, I wish they didn't do that, or I wish things were different. Whatever. Do you guys like the direction that Assassin's Creed games are going? Like, do you want them to go back to the way they were, or do you like the more RPG mechanics that they've added on since Origins? So let me know. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to hit 400 by the end of the year. Hit the bell for notification. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment down below about anything and everything. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. For anyone who's interested, I'm still currently in the middle of my Odyssey playthrough. For anyone who has a Twitch or whatever, you guys can find my streams. I'm currently just focusing mostly on just Odyssey streams at the moment. So I'll leave a link down below if you guys are interested in watching that. At some point, once I beat the game, I will like edit it and upload it onto YouTube, so you guys can watch it there if you guys are interested in that kind of thing. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time. Later.